buzzing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated?
I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Trying to set up the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Simon. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Got it in the middle. It's Meredith. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, Ole Miss and LSU have battled to the final whistle. Here's a quick breakdown. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas. And it appears that's the case again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Zips it out to his man. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Simon. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stewart. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. Nice move to keep running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Quick strike complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Meredith. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. A designed run for the quarterback. Fighting off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll do it himself. It's a running room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simon. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. And he'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The handoff to Johnson. Hits a seam wide open. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play by this defense. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Simon. Makes the grab. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They'll immediately call timeout. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
Called by the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. Got some room headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Can't get him to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Tackle is made at the 40-yard line. And first down for the offense.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. With the catch, it's Ellison. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Meredith. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Handoff to the lone back. Made a defender miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Fires to the tight end. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. It's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellison.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the...
Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll give it to Johnson. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles. And, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the tailback. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. He'll set up to throw. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the 1st down. The defense was offside. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Simon. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They want to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The short hands. It's Meredith. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Meredith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give as they work on that clock. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That's caught. It's Meriden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage. They spike it and stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. From the gun on third down. He'll pull it down. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got a little space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's got it, first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
And first down for the offense.
Got to find a completion on this one. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season